Millions of children worldwide are on the autism spectrum, and while today there are lots of special education programs and resources for autistic children, my next guests have decided to merge their experience as educators together with technology. After all, we are in the startup nation. And so they've created a new educational application to help autistic children. And here to tell us all about it are the co-founders of NOMO Lab, Luba, Rubin, a behavior analyst and specialist in learning disabilities, and Marina, Slepian, a specialist in inclusive education of children with autism. So, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Yep. Happy to have you. So let's jump right in. Can you tell us a little bit about the application?
NOMO Lab is a set of independent applications, mobile applications, yes. Each application has a collection of live cards. It's like video fragments, where every fragment has a scenario that represents an idea. For example, when you try to teach children about actions, it's some abstract term that is not easy to understand for autistic children. So you can look at the card that represents action, and you see static image. Yeah. And you need to conclude from the static image about the action. In our case, we use a small video fragment that explains this action to the children. We have more than 1,000 small videos that explains all kinds of terms that should, dynamic terms, that is difficult to explain with the usual cards.
Right, and so I'm curious, I know that both of you have extensive backgrounds in special education and also in technology, so can you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
So we met many years ago. Since 15 years old, we're best friends. And we all came from high-tech. We work as a program. Like more than 10 years ago, autism came to our family.
We dived into it, and we decided to leave high-tech and to devote ourselves to autism. We opened a center of treatment for autistic children. And now, based on our experience, we developed this application because we saw that what we have, the tools that we have today, are not sufficient.
And can you tell us a little bit about the need for such an application?
To work, autistic children, they have to work many hours. Many hours in order to get better, to improve their potential. So we're using many tools. Most of them, the specialists use regular cards.
Right, so I see you brought a lot of
cards regular cards. And teach children, for example, verb.
Here, why don't we show the camera,
Yes, they use regular cards to, for example, this one is...
to wipe your face.
To wipe.
Wipe.
Or, to wipe yourself, it's a process. When you wipe yourself, you do like that and like that and like that and like that. This one, I don't know.
Maybe he's hiding. Just look at him.
Yeah, you can't necessarily
it's
infer
impossible
what it means.
Exactly to understand what's going on. So we decide to make an application with short videos and to show children this one in process. So children can understand. It's more, as Marina mentioned, that it's more than 1,000 short videos, all kind of verbs.
Verbs, emotions.
It's
another area of interest and a very difficult area for our children, children with autism.
It's live emotion.
Live emotion.
Live emotion. It's very difficult for our children to understand not-verbal communication. When I see your face, I don't know what you're thinking, I don't know what you want, I can just have clue of your face and see you smiling, okay, probably everything good, your face is giving me clue. Autistic children can read this clue. So we develop
and I see that you brought this. Can you show us the app so we can sort of take a look?
Okay, for example, this is a picture, a girl eating a cake. Do you know if it's good or bad?
I guess we can infer that she likes it, she's smiling, but...
It means this is bad and this is good. That's what they want
because
to
she's
say.
using her hands during the.
Ah, okay.
So
And
just look at.
we decide develop this one, for example. There's many more. This is bad behavior.
Bad behavior. Okay.
And this one is good behavior.
Maybe correct and incorrect are better terms, not bad and good.
Okay, it's called
so they can
manners.
really visualize it. They can really see.
We can speak
in
about
action.
this.
Yeah.
We can discuss this. We can. We need to teach our children social awareness.
Well, Marina and Luba, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.